Hi everyone, my name is Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I have some announcements at the end, so definitely stick around for that. You can always go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, to learn more about me and book a personal reading. All right, here we go. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Libra. That was weird. My thumb didn't want to move. All right. There we go. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Libra today? Oh my God. We have the King of Pentacles. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know when I pull this card, it's like winning the lottery. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every individual deck. For me, in this deck, this King of Pentacles is also with the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all four aces. This is a loaded card. It's your first card out, Libra. So basically, you're winning the lottery. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the cards. And then you have another ace. If that has four aces, now you have a fifth ace, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. We have the Death card for your opportunity. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Don't worry about the Death card. I heard some in the background. Don't worry about the Death card. It's actually a good card. For your challenge, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look around the room. For your major arcana, we only have the one, and that's the Death card, and that's change and transformation. That's why you should not be afraid of it. It's actually an excellent card. All right, then we have the one ace plus those four that are associated with the King of Pentacles. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we have this in your recent past, this King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all four aces. This is talking about you being very grounded, stable, secure, very practical, very structured, having a lot of resources and knowing how to use them. And you have this intelligence about you because we've got the Hermit character. That's his friend who's bringing enlightenment. This is a hermit that's gone through a lot of dark nights of the soul and's gained this type of enlightenment and is able to share that with the world. Now he's sharing it with this gentleman, the King of Pentacles, his close confidant, his friend. So this is telling me that you've got a lot coming in for you, a lot of positive. Excuse me, I don't know why my voice is doing this. And then all four aces. So we're looking at the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. We have that Ace of Swords. This is you having a breakthrough in clarity, in vision, in something that's coming in for you. Maybe it's inspirational vision. Maybe you're a visionary and you have a business plan that you want to put into practice. Maybe you want to start a family and you're looking into the future 10 steps ahead, right? It's you really seeing things very clearly, having these epiphanies and aha moments. It's truth that's coming in for you. So that's the Ace of Swords for you. Excuse me. And then we have the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Love. That's the emotions. That's you getting in touch with your intuition. It's your connection to source, you being in the flow, opening up to the flow of life, of love, with that big open heart and watching what's coming in for you. This is a new opportunity in love. So all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and their new opportunities. So for that Ace of Swords, a new beginning in truth and seeing things clearly. This Ace of Cups, a new connection in love, a new opportunity in love, a new connection maybe with the spirit, with source. Maybe you strayed away from it, or maybe you're in the process of deepening your connection to source, and now you've got that open channel. You're in the flow. Mind, body, soul. That's why you always see me do this. You're in the flow, and it's beautiful. Then we have the third ace, the Ace of Wands. That is literally a passionate new beginning, that spark of inspiration. And it's out with the old, in with the new. And that is something else that's coming in. I'm getting the goosebumps on that one. That's something that's coming in for you. And that is the Ace of Wands, of fire, of passion. So that is coming in, taking action. Then the last ace is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And it's the ace that's right next to it. This is your recent past and your present energy, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. So really you have the Ace of Pentacles twice. Wow. So the Ace of Pentacles is talking about things in the 3D. So we're looking at relationships, platonic, romantic, relationships with a pet, maybe even coworkers. We're looking at career, work, education, retirement. We're looking at finances, your health, travel, location, housing. We're looking at everything in the 3D that's coming into this. And again, so that traditional look is a literally gift and blessing from the universe, and the pentacle is right on top of the hand of the universe. So you're literally being presented with a golden opportunity. It's here twice for you, right? So you definitely have some opportunities coming in, and usually when an opportunity comes in, there's other ones that are piggybacking around it in a good way. Because usually, like, let's say you move and you're moving for a new job. Well, that opens up everything. You're not just moving for a new job. Then you're going to be meeting new friends, new coworkers, new everything, right? New food, maybe even a new language. So everything just kind of changes. So there's a lot opening up for you. Like I said, it's like hitting the lottery. So we're going to get clarifiers, and I'm so excited for you. You know that I spaz out. So then we get to your present energy. And again, like I said, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Now it's here twice. Same thing, except for this card, this is also talking about you might have some protection around you right now. This is a toadstone ring, because he is a toad and he's presenting you with this ring. Not the prettiest of rings, but this ring is a protection against any supernatural mischief. So if you have some negativity around you or other people that are not necessarily out for your best interest, this is trying to give you a little bit of protection around that. And this is in the 3D. Maybe it's in the new opportunity. There's protection around that. You have a protective bubble. Then in your near future, we've got this Five of Pentacles. So these people are in survival mode. It's kind of like a fear mode. This is where they're in, it's really triggered by this survival mode, and they cannot see past themselves when they're like that. When you're in fear, your aperture narrows. Food, shelter, water. You don't see much else beyond that. When you're in a loving vibration, a high vibration, and we all know this from experience, you are in a very elevated state. The whole world is in love when you're in love. The birds are singing, the bears are dancing, whatever it is, right? Everybody's in love when you're in love. The world is fucking phenomenal, right? So here it is. Now you're in this type of survival mode. Well, it's a matter of shifting that energy, because when they're in survival mode, they're missing these gifts and blessings from the universe. These are magical strawberries leading back to this cottage that's obviously got a fire going. It's got light, probably food, shelter, water, maybe a ride into town. Whatever that is, they're missing it, and it's right in front of them. This is about you not focusing on what you're lacking when you're in fear mode. This is the card of lack. You want to focus on your strengths, double down on that. And that is how you get out of this mode. Focus on what you have. Focus on what you're good at, what your strength is. Maybe you have a strong family. Focus on something like that, and that will help pull you out of this energy and put you in a better space. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right, here we go. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so with this lottery card, this King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces, It's being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Three of Swords. So this is really talking about you striving for some emotional fulfillment. I think maybe you've been there before, and it's about you trying to reattain it, to not necessarily the exact same thing, but you definitely want that beauty of this emotional satisfaction coming in. Now, the next card after this is the Ten of Cups. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups is happy, joyful family. Those people have chosen to be happy, right? When you're in fear mode, you're not choosing to be happy. This is your near future. So when we're looking at your recent past, this is you striving for that emotional fulfillment. You do have some pain around you, maybe some heartache, maybe something has happened. Maybe there's a relationship that didn't work out, a career that didn't work out, an investment that didn't work out, something that maybe just didn't go your way, and you're still feeling the sting of it. This is an opportunity for you to heal your heart, to focus on the emotional satisfaction that you have in your life and how things are going in your direction. Remember, it's like hitting the lottery. You know, you can start healing your heart and leave that pain behind. That's in your recent past. Then we're looking at your present energy when you have this ace. So there was 4 aces. Now we have a 5th ace. Ace of Pentacles being clarified by the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is talking about you leaving trouble behind. And I think that's part of what this is, you know, that troubled heart. This is you leaving trouble behind, going on to calmer shores. You are literally transitioning to the light at the end of the tunnel right now. So you see that there's something bigger and better on the horizon, and you're moving towards it. You're leaving the past behind you. You're not even turning around. You're facing your future. Swords are thoughts, words, ideas. It can be the sword of truth, the sword of communication, right? This is you definitely transitioning to a better space intellectually. Can also be figurative. This is literally the card of travel also. So you could actually be moving locations. Let's just say you got a divorce. You might physically be moving to a new home, a new city, a new state, just moving in general, and you're leaving trouble behind. It's that kind of energy. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is the tree of life. This is talking about you striving for your idealized life. Now, like I said, you're striving for the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Well, here's the 10 of Pentacles in your present energy. You're striving towards your idealized life, whatever version that is for you. This is friends, family, pets. This is housing. This is going to be location, travel, retirement, education, your finances, your health. It's everything in the 3D. And this is what you're striving for. That's your present energy. Then we get into your near future. And again, this is that 5 of Pentacles, the card of lack. So focus on your strength. It's the way out. And it's being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this 7 of Pentacles is you at a crossroads asking yourself, has all the work I've put into something been worth it? And we're talking Pentacles. So it's those same categories, right? Work, relationships, your health, finances, housing, travel, retirement, education, all that. Has it paid off? So if you're a student, is that major you've chosen, has it paid off? Are you getting what you need out of it? Is there going to be a job waiting for you? What type of major did you choose? Are you at the crossroads where you want to change your mind and maybe choose something else that's more practical or more in alignment with who you actually are? That's up to you. Maybe you want to go to a vocational school. You know, whatever it is you're looking at, maybe it's your finances. Maybe you want to change what it is you're investing in. Maybe you want to switch a little bit more over into precious metals or cryptocurrency or real estate, you know, whatever that might be for you. Maybe you want to do a self-directed IRA versus a 401k. And you're going to set up an LLC for yourself, right? It's that kind of energy. You're looking at, is all the work I'm doing right now, is it worth it? And if not, then you switch directions. If it is worth it and it's working out, then you're just doing a check-in and you're going to keep going on that path, or maybe you're going to fine-tune it, all right? But this is you taking that type of assessment. Then we have the Queen of Swords. And this is you having truth time with yourself. Right now, her head is above the clouds, because she now has clarity. Just like that Ace of Swords with part of that very first card. She now has clarity, and she is looking towards your future. The past is behind her. She is focused on everything moving forward. What is going to be the best? What is the best? I would say the Queen of Evaluation. What is the best assessment for you in your life right now? What do you need to get clarity on? Because you definitely have clarity coming in for yourself, and she's got the sword of truth. So she's not going to tolerate any BS. And I think that's what's happening with you. You have this period where you feel like you've got some lack, right? So focus on your strengths. But you're assessing all the work that you've done. You're looking for your strengths, and you're looking to see what worked, what didn't work, and why. And it's allowing you to have these moments of truth and clarity, which are going to allow you to make smart, educated, rational decisions using logic going forward. And that's where you want to be. You're leaving emotion out of it because you're trying to make smart, calculated decisions, not based on emotion. So I like this for you. It's very transformative. Wow, Libra. And that's your energy too, Libra. That's your current energy. Now let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards. We have the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and we have the Death card. And again, don't be afraid of the Death card. What the Death card means is change and transformation. People hear death and they just black out, right? So the first card in this, and we'll get clarifiers as we go, is the 8 of Cups. So this is telling me that something broke your heart. And that seems to be a theme here because this is the card right above it when you look at the table. And that reminds me, the overhead camera is eventually going to be coming. So we've got this where something has broken your heart. And this is a dark card. This is really talking about something serious. So this could be the loss of part of yourself, like people that have dementia or Alzheimer's, they've lost a part of themselves and they know something's gone. Maybe they can't put their finger on it. They don't know exactly what it is, or they definitely don't know how to get it back, but they can feel something's not quite right. This is that card of loss. So whether it's losing a part of you, losing a loved one, a pet, a breakup in a relationship, or again, like a career, but this is Cups, so it's your emotions. It's love. It's also your connection to Source and everything else that's there, but this is really about love and something that you've lost. And that, like I said, it's an intense card. It could even be unrequited love, something that is really at a loss. Then we have the Queen of Cups. This is about you following your heart. This is about you being open to love and being very loving and kind, whether you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the nature of this card. It's about you following your heart. So that's going to be in a relationship, in a career, travel, the way you live your life. It's really, really empowering for people. It's also about you getting in touch with your intuition, trusting your sacred self, and really feeling into things. If you question something or a decision that you're making, feel into it using your using your intuition to make that decision. And that's going to be an excellent guide, but you need to learn to trust your intuition. The more you use it, the stronger it's going to be. It's like flexing a muscle. Then the last card that's here for you is the Death card. And this card is about change and transformation. So this is telling me that you are releasing what no longer serves you. This is that beautiful Scorpio energy. And this is when you know what is not working for you and you're able to do the release. And the cards above it, it's when you are doing this evaluation and you're seeing what's working, what's not, and you're able to release it. And I really feel for you that you're able to release some emotional baggage because we've got that heartache here, those 2 cards. I think that emotional baggage is one of the things you can release, and that's huge because that is so heavy on your shoulders. And that allows you to move forward in life, make better decisions, feel lighter, and be able to release something old, and it creates space, like a void, for something bigger, better, and more beautiful to come in. So when you release negativity, you want to replace it with love. When you replace old baggage, you want to replace it with something new and beautiful. So maybe it's buying yourself flowers, treating yourself to something special and nice, being around people that are loving and nurturing, not people that are usurious or negative, right? That's the opposite of what you want. You want to keep going in a more positive direction. Everyone has ups and downs, but we all know who really vibes high and who doesn't. And it's about making a choice on what it is that you want. And I feel that you are releasing a lot of things that no longer serve you. And that is going to be in your best interest. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We have the Moon, the Two of Wands, the Empress, the High Priestess. Like I said, trust your intuition, and there she is. And we have the Magician and the Three of Wands. Okay, so with this card, with the Eight of Cups, with that loss of something that you really loved, it's being clarified by the Moon and the Two of Wands. So this is about you pushing through your fears, getting back on track, and headed out towards that mountain. Like the hermit climbs the mountain. This is you, a Capricorn, climbing the mountain. I know this is Libra, but it's that energy of you are getting back on your path and you're climbing that hill. You're back on the saddle, in the saddle again, kind of thing. You're pushing through your fears. You're not letting your fears control you in this matter. You're not afraid of love anymore. Or again, maybe it's something stung you, but you're not letting it dwarf you. You're able to tap into that inner strength and push through it and not have that fear. We have the Two of Wands. This is you clarifying your intention on what it is that you want to do next. You're holding the world in your hand, and you have your hand on a wand, which is all about taking action, and you're figuring out what it is that you want to do right now. You're clarifying your intention on what direction you want to go in, who you want to go with, what do you want to do. You're asking all the questions: who, what, when, why, where. Then we get into the Queen of Cups, and she is being clarified by two major arcana, the Empress and the High Priestess. Wow. The 2 and the 3 in the major arcana. Now, like I said, you're following your heart and you're getting in touch with your intuition and you're trusting your intuition. Well, look who showed up. The Empress and the High Priestess. The Empress also, she's all about her intuition. It's the High Priestess. And the Empress is all four queens put together. So it's like having two Queen of Cups right here in this card, right? And then, so let's start with the High Priestess. So getting in touch with your intuition. So this is really talking about you being open to receive messages. You have an unlimited potential. You need to get in touch with your intuition, feel into it, trust your intuition, right? It's a muscle. Start flexing it and you'll see what actually happens. It's almost having that position of neutrality and just allowing the universe to flow to you, having your intuition flow into you, getting divine downloads flowing into you. Maybe it's from spirit, your ancestors. It's definitely coming in for you right now. And if you're on a spiritual quest, this is another avenue that's really open to you right now. You have a lot of potential. Then we have the Empress. She's very loving, nurturing, just like that Queen of Cups, because that's one of her aspects. She's also grounded, stable, secure. Everything that's prosperous and abundant comes to her. Everything that she nurtures comes into fruition for her. Everything is easy because she's in that frequency, that beautiful vibration. This is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Keep that vibration high, loving, open. All these good things are coming your way. You're also doing that release work. So that is what this Death card is about. You're releasing what no longer serves you. And it's being clarified by the Three of Wands and the Magician. I mean, you just can't make this up. You release what no longer serves you, and then you're able to reinvent yourself. That's what the belt stands for. And he's in charge of all the tools in the toolkit. The wands, the cups, the pentacles, and the swords, as above, so below. He's able to reinvent himself, and that's what you're able to do right now. Spirit is saying you can be whatever you want to be. You got to put the work in. Master that skill set of reinventing yourself, recreating yourself, making it the best possible you, the best possible life you can. The other card that's here is the Three of Wands. This is the card of manifestation. 3, 6, and 9. So this is you clarifying your intention. This is the Two of Wands. You got the world in your hand and you're figuring out what it is you want to do. Once you clarify your intention, now you start pulling it in. You put it out into the universe and the universe responds. This is the first card in manifestation. So that's what's coming in for you. You're able to now start recreating things for yourself, attracting abundance and prosperity in your version of it, what it is that you're working towards. You can't just sit there passively. You can do that to get these divine downloads, but for manifestation, you have to do the work. So that's what's coming in for you. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, another queen. So again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. The queens have an inward focus. So this queen is talking about being grounded, stable, secure, practical, all-knowing in her way, because she's very knowledgeable. She's also very loving, open-hearted, very giving, but this is in the Pentacles. So she also knows her worth and value, and she knows the worth and value of the Pentacle, her resources. And this is telling me that you have a lot of resources at your disposal to create something beautiful for yourself. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is this Page of Cups. The challenge is for you to be able to bring the light in throughout all this darkness. Now, how dark is it? That's up to you. I'm just saying you're like a light bringer. You're like a light worker when this card shows up. Now, is your challenge position impossible? No, it just means you have to work a little harder at it. And when you achieve it, it's incredibly rewarding. So this is what's coming in for you, this beautiful Page of Cups energy. She's very Pollyanna. She only sees through rose-colored glasses, and she is bringing the light. This is part of that high vibing energy. Now it's in your challenge position, which means maybe there's something going on right now that's making it a little difficult to be a high viber. And that could be something that's going on with your heart, with your emotions. So it's a challenge. So when you work through that, then you can open up to that Pollyanna type energy. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers card. We have the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers card. So that Queen, I love this for you. That Queen is being clarified by someone that is self-reliant, independent, and another person that knows her worth and value and the worth and value of the Pentacles. She also this can also be the card of gratitude. She's very grateful for what she has. And I think that's an important point here. It's that being grateful is also attracting that abundance and prosperity to you. You have a laser focus on something right now in the 3D, and that's allowing you to really hone in a skill, whatever that skill might be for you. And again, the 3D, we're talking about work, career, education, retirement, finances, health, travel, relationships, all types of relationships, and location and housing. You know, it's everything all encompassing in that 3D. And this is also the Lady of Luxury. So this is telling me that you're really able to enjoy nice things, or at least you want to, you have an opportunity to. And then we have the Lovers card. This is you doing something that is divinely aligning for you. You have a lot of choices. So this is going to be something that is really lining up for you, that mind, body, soul, and that connection to spirit. So something that you feel maybe is your life purpose. This could be a relationship where you feel like it's a soulmate, right? This could be a career where it's in total alignment with you. It's where if you have 10 must-haves, this is hitting that 8, 9, maybe even 10, and it's just like the perfect job, or I'm starting my business, the perfect business, the kind of attitude. Or you've just met someone and you went out to coffee, you talked for 5 hours and it felt like 20 minutes and neither of you wanted to leave. It's that beautiful kind of energy that's coming in for you. That's an opportunity. All right, now let's look at the challenge. The challenge is this beautiful Pollyanna energy for you to be a light bringer, to carry the light. Could even be a new beginning in love, right? Because that is a young energy. Maybe it's a younger person, a younger energy, someone young at heart. It's being clarified by the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. So another release card. You now have the two big release cards. The Death card, change and transformation, that Scorpio energy. And now we have the Tower. And this is really talking about the universe stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. It's going to bring you back down to your foundation. So this is really telling me that maybe there's some things that you don't see that are not very good for you, or they're stale or old, or maybe you're holding on to something you want so bad, but it's not meant for you in the universe. And so the universe is like, no, we're going to release that because something bigger, better, and more important is coming your way. So this is going to be a release that takes place. It's also a revelation, because when that's released from you, it really allows you to see it for what it is, and it's a lesson learned. You get that knowledge and wisdom from these tower moments. The other card that's here for you is the Six of Pentacles. It's about you being open to receive. It's about you being open to receive something in the 3D. Again, because this is Pentacles, it should bring you back into balance. It'll be a type of homeostasis. This is about giving and receiving, but for me right now, this is about you being open to receive. And this could be a lot of things. This could be a relationship. It could be finances, your health. It could be a career, it could be traveling, it could be any opportunity coming in, but it's about you to remain open. So that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm getting ready to start traveling. If you're new, I'm just getting ready to go to New Zealand and Australia. Half my clients are from that part of the world, and I can't wait to go over there and meet them in person, and also to see the beautiful countries, because it's a working vacation for me. And don't forget, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. It'll let you know about the upcoming events that I'm going to be doing, and it'll let you know where I'm at in case you want to book a reading. Plus, I have my 16-week manifestation masterclass coming out June 1st. The sign-up is going to start in the next 7 days. If that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for the newsletter. You have first shot at it. Space is limited. We meet every week. I hold you accountable so that you can make that shift. It is 16 weeks because you need to feel it in every cell of your body. You need to feel it in your soul to be able to get into that. If you don't know, I'm a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half. I am about to turn 59. I've been doing this for a long time. If that's something that you are interested in, please sign up for my class. It will be life-changing for you. Also, you can book a personal reading with me there. You can also do a missing person consultation. I do private lessons, so if you want to raise your vibration, if you want to do tarot or manifestation, we can also do that. Go ahead and book it if that's something you're interested in. And then also, I have a section for my affiliates called Alison's Picks, Skin Like Butter, and Rogers Hood Apothecary. If you didn't see it, a couple of weeks ago, I interviewed the founder of Rogers Hood Apothecary, Kim Rogers, and we talked about her parasite cleanse, mold cleanse, and her lymphatic kit that's coming out, in addition to the fulvic soak. I would highly recommend that. If you've never done a parasite cleanse, you really want to check this out. If you have a warm body, you have parasites. It's the nature of it. If you have a pet, you probably deworm your pet every month with ivermectin and pyrantel with HeartGuard or something like that. Why don't we do it to us? Yeah. We need it too. So check it out. It's definitely eye-opening. I'm doing it right now. I'm in my second month of her cleanse. You don't have to do that, but I'm doing it for 5 months, and I'm in my second month, and it's eye-opening, to say the least. So check that out. Also, let's see what else. Oh, don't forget, I go live twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays, it is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Thursdays, it's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do it in the morning, so that way people in different time zones get a chance to go ahead and see me live. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, you can go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. It is by donation. It's a $10 minimum. People submit their questions in advance, and that's going to be through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. Everything is in the description below. And when it's live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and Super Chat. I just ask that you do the others instead of the Super Chat if you can, because YouTube takes 40%. So definitely check it out. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.